Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Remember.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good combination to the head. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Andre Bishop. Scores big with the hook to the head. Johnson's tagged by a hook. Johnson's absorbing a left. Big shot comes crashing home. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. What kind of a pace of a fight do you think we're going to get tonight? A lot of action here between these two, a power puncher against an in-fighter?
I think showing the perspective of the inside fighter, he doesn't want it to be a fast pace. You know, if you're wearing a nice leather jacket, you don't want to be in a rainstorm. You'd rather a drizzle. And of course, you got a guy throwing hard punches. You don't want a heavy rain. I think the inside fighter is going to want to keep it controlled.
Now you know why a lot of folks like this heavyweight version of Andre Bishop. Look at what he can do with that left hand. Good block by Johnson. Johnson's once again the target of a hook. Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. And this round comes to an end.
You're okay. Keep your hands up. You keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
Beautiful. Nice movement out there. Keep that up. Keep moving. Nice and relaxed. You're in control. Just keep that up. Stay away from those ropes. Just keep on.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Johnson's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Andre Bishop, with only his left hand as his real weapon, just isn't landing it at all. Johnson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
Double up your punches.
Johnson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. He comes back with the left hand again. Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. Solid left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. And now another left. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Andre, you're winning this fight. You won that round. You got this. You gotta keep chopping, Dre. Keep chopping. Very good.
Oh, you gave him that round, man. You gotta win these early rounds for me. You're not shooting your jab. Move your head and pump that.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Well-placed hook. Bishop's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Johnson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Johnson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Good flush shot upstairs. What a destructive hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Meldrick Johnson's nailed by a huge hook.
Use your feet.
Good job with another left hand.
Get in there.
That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it. Fires off that hook. Headshot lands, was a hook.
Uppercut. Uppercut, just like that. Just like that.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Johnson's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
We showed you the video evidence earlier where we saw the replay of Andre Bishop injuring that right hand.
Let's
the
go.
word we're getting ringside is that that injury dates back a bit, and it may be the cause of all his problems. They say he injured that right hand while he was in jail. There's another left hand from him. Bishop just being smart on the outside. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Hooks to the head. To the head he goes with a left hand. Targeting that hook upstairs by Andre Bishop.
Head and body, head and body.
Johnson's left landing well. Bishop could really use a pit stop here. He needs to refuel.
Yeah, he needs to tie up a little bit.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Johnson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So, as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
That's an impactful right hand by Johnson. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Relax. Nice work. Now let's...
Where's it written that you need to win a fight with both your left and your right? Bishop is doing a beautiful job, boxing well, moving, and sticking that left hand and scoring. Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Good solid double jab by Johnson.
Jump on. Nice.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Finish with the hook. Keep moving.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
You're doing great.
A hammering hook to the head by Andre Bishop.
Back to the body.
Meldrick Johnson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. How about that left hand? Here we are in the later stages of this fight, and he still has a hop in his step.
Well, this is his territory. This is a guy that has good endurance. This is a guy who's a slow starter, comes on late. He's feeling pretty good right now where he is.
Scores up top with a left. Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
Johnson's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. And a punishing hook by Meldrick Johnson. Nice work with the uppercut. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Andre Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Scored well up top. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Johnson's nailed by a hook. He comes back with the left hand again. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Oh, what a hook upstairs. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Johnson's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
Bishop's combination punching is working well here. And now another left. Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close to show.
Focus. You have to focus.
Final round for Andre Bishop in a fight that's really been a walk through the park with how supremely skilled he is. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time. There's a straight right hand.
Cover your head.
Johnson's left working well that time. Bishop's easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease.
And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing in front of him to use them. Right now, he's standing in the wrong place.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Meldrick Johnson.
Nice work. Nice work.
Good job with another left hand. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Well, right now what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall. Bishop's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. So the first round of this fight for Andre Bishop against Reggie Stewart. Of course, the first moment since that broken right hand he suffered against Meldrick Johnson. Reggie Stewart's hurt from that. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh, boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop's right hand just ate a big uppercut. Wow! Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You talk about putting an issue to rest. How about Andre Bishop scoring a knockout with the injured right hand everybody was questioning? He does it here tonight against Reggie Stewart.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? Get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
So the heavyweight career of Andre Bishop tries to move forward tonight. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my broadcast partner Teddy Atlas, coming to you from the Thomas and Mack Center, where tonight
We
the
went over the
unbeaten
rules in the dressing
Andre
room.
Bishop
Let's have a
will
good, clean
face the
fight.
veteran heavyweight
Touch them up.
Dwight Cooper.
All right.
This is going to be a challenge for Cooper. Catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Teddy, you see that cut right there? When you're in a spot like that, do you tell your charge, hey, go after it, worsen that cut?
No, actually I don't, because obviously he did something right to open it up to begin with. Just keep doing those things right, setting it up. If you look for only that, you forget the things that got you there.
Teddy, can the shorter fighter in a matchup like this be effective with a power punch, or does he have to reach up too much?
Joe, not only can a shorter fighter in this kind of situation be effective, he will be effective if he comes out of a weave with a punch, because now, usually the taller guy, he's punching down. And when you punch down, you leave an opening.
Great combination from Bishop. Parries that punch intended for the head. Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Cooper. Little head hunting with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Dwight Cooper's left hook landed the most damaging blow of this fight, and the blood above Andre Bishop's right eye is becoming much more substantial. That's a bad cut.
Now the corner has to do their work, but the fighter, I usually don't say this, but he has to go out there and not worry about winning this round so much. He has to worry about defense. Don't get touched on that cut anymore. Give the work that the cornerman did a chance to get the job done. Get that medicine into the cut.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Good step back counter punch there.
Side to side.
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Well-placed hook there. Cooper's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. blocks it away. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Blocks that punch. Cooper's clear. Big shot. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
All right. Andre Bishop returns to trainer Gus Carisi, and that was a great round Gus just saw from his charge. Bishop stunning his opponent.
Yeah, well, Gus is going to probably remind him the guy's hurt. He's going to be on survival mode. That means he's going to be using his legs, moving his head. That means he can go downstairs. Visit that basement.
Andre Bishop's the kind of boxer that what a big shot. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Good jab by Cooper. Solid. Oh my, what a shot. Cooper's down. He's got to beat the count. That punch was absolutely a stunner.
And that came so wide that he had no preparation for it. That's where an awkward shot pays dividends.
White Cooper probably thought he had everything going his way early, but it is Andre Bishop standing tall with a knockout victory.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and good evening, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City for our heavyweight main event. Top 10 ranked Kobe Nichols against Andre Bishop, the comeback kid. Teddy Nichols, number 8 in the world. Oh, and a big right hand lands. Nichols is trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those.
Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Nichols is crushed by a right hand. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Keep it clean. That is hard to believe right there. It seemed to be a clean body shot, but yet the referee is deducting a point for a low blow against Andre Bishop. There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top as well as down low. Keep your punches high. So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. And if you're the speedy fighter in a matchup against a power puncher, what are you trying to accomplish early on?
Well, you want to stay on the outside where you can use that speed a little bit. And you want to make sure you don't get trapped. Don't let him get you into close places.
Bishop's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Nichols' defense is paying off now.
Watch the low blow.
What a great job. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round, both men. And yet another big shot comes in. Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
Those shots went low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I'll lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Andre Bishop's got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Down. The question is, can he rise up again? Teddy Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
Eat them up. Eat them up.
Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Kobe Nichols. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Lands a big hook. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. He's keeping his hands too low, and he's paying the price. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Nichols is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Big shot there. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. So the big story of the night, and has greatly shaped this fight, the low blow point deductions, which would appear to be poor refereeing early on against Andre Bishop. He's tried to go upstairs to the head, but he hasn't found his target. He's out of sorts tonight against Kobe Nichols.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to.
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did we get to this point? It's not going to do us any good to worry about it, is it? I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's going to fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.
Right, getting back here in our Friday Night Fight studios, Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
The MGM Grand here in Las Vegas, site to one of the most unique fights that we've ever brought you. Brother against brother, estranged and at odds, now against each other. As the older brother, Andre Bishop, takes on his heavyweight contending younger brother, Raymond Bishop, in an eliminator fight. For the winner, a chance for the world champion and a date with Isaac Frost. Teddy, size this up for me.
Well, Joe, it's not easy. Not only do you have to deal with blood, fighting your own blood, you have to deal with controlling your emotions, but you have to deal with the fact that both these fighters, both these brothers, know each other so well. They've sparred together. They've hung out together. They've been in the gym since they were kids. They know all the tendencies of each other. It's going to be like looking in the mirror. The only thing, this time you look in the mirror, you might not like what you're seeing.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Right to the body. Andre Bishop has always been known as a fast fighter. He's had that hand speed as a middleweight, and now it's transferred into his heavyweight days as he lands the hook there. Now he ties up there. Right to the head with that right. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
What a bulldozing uppercut by Raymond Bishop. Solid, accurate shot that hooked by Andre Bishop. And that's the end of round one.
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother. He's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Here we go. Round two is underway. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Wow! Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
You all right, Dre? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. As the title challenger, Raymond Bishop, takes on the ultimate intimidator, the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, Frost is what he is, pure power and pure violence.
But there's hope for Bishop, and there's history for Bishop. All he has to do is look back at some of the fights in the history of this sport. Look back at Liston and Ali. Sonny Liston was every bit as intimidating as Frost. He was the one who originated the term intimidator in this sport. And Bishop has to do what Ali did. Stay away, be faster, be smarter, be the winner.
Frost's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. The start of round one for the heavyweight title between Isaac Frost, the champ, and the big shot he just scored with. Raymond Bishop just ate some leather right there, and he's not digesting it well. He is down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's a question to be answered now with Raymond Bishop, and it's pretty simple. Can he fight on? Can he go on and pull out this fight after being knocked down? Situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass.
Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please. Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter out? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If
I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. But we know Raymond Bishop, fine boxer, a fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce TL McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada for this heavyweight championship fight. Tonight, from the MGM Grand on the Vegas Strip, heavyweight champion Isaac Frost looks to defend his belt against Andre Bishop. Of course, Andre Bishop, once a middleweight prospect, the much smaller man now.
Okay,
Andre
this is good.
Bishop.
This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got one. How's little Raymond doing? I'm sorry.
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You seen what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
Got it, Gus.
Underway between the unstoppable, intimidating heavyweight champion Isaac Frost and Andre Bishop. His brother Raymond didn't survive that first round. How will Andre fare? When you've trained in situations like this, a power puncher against a fast fighter, what kind of adaptations? Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. He is damaged. If I'm Bishop, I clinch. Oh! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Stand up! Stand up!
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Bishop's right hand. Oh, he is stunned. Wow. And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. Wow! Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive...
Okay, this is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger?
So we are underway in a much-anticipated round one. Keep in mind what happened the last time Isaac Cross was in the ring with a Bishop. That was Baby Bishop, Andre's brother. Now Andre seeks to avenge that brutal beating of his brother. What's the concern defensively when you're a speedy fighter, a fast fighter against a power puncher?
Usually, Joe, you don't want to get caught stepping out because when you're a fast guy, you want to get off and you want to get the heck away from the guy that's powerful. Don't get caught backing out. And he's got to have the instinct of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
So Bishop gets up and keeps the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Very accurate with the overhand right. A clean, big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. A good, solid uppercut from Isaac Cross, wasn't it? Well, once again, that wasn't a fantastic round by Andre Bishop, but I will say this, Teddy. He's hanging in this fight. Isaac Cross is yet to get off good and clean against him.
No, Bishop is doing what he needs to do. You know, he's making believe he's Claude Rains, the original Invisible Man. He is not wanting to be seen here tonight. Not seen by Frost.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different he's fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Body shot lands. It was the right. Big, big uppercut from Isaac Frost, who's a big, big man. Another thudding shot by Isaac Frost, this time the left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Bishop's thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants him to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
Frost getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good looking uppercut that time. 3 minutes.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out a little. What do you say? I want you to go downstairs and give him some power shots now. I want you to chop that wood for 3 rounds. Got it? Knock the air out of his lungs. 3 rounds. Power shots. Pound that body. You got it?
I got it. Pound that body.
Good man.
And round number 3 is underway. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. A well-placed left hand up top. Able to land another power shot early on here. Wow! Andre Bishop is down. How will he survive this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The ref stops the...
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out.
We're just underway here, and you can already sense the type of fight we're going to have. These are 2 guys that have flat out said it. They have come to get the other man.
And they're not lying.
Good block by Andre Bishop.
You need to block more.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ. Wow! Andre Bishop down. Will he be able to survive this? Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet?
I think he will, and believe it or not, I think there may be an opportunity for him to catch his opponent coming in a little reckless.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Now you're seeing stamina right here. How can they possibly keep up this pace? Minutes ago in this round, and they have been all out.
I know how I feel, so myself.
Oh! Can Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work.
And round number 3 is underway. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. A biting hook to the body by Andre Bishop. Isaac Frost is able to land a good, solid left hand. Andre Bishop smashed by a hook. He can, wow! And Bishop goes down. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him.
Wow! Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
You wonder whether or not he's going to panic here or whether or not he's going to grab on the way he should.
What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. Isaac Frost isn't a one-punch-at-a-time kind of guy. He will throw combinations. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it. Big right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's big left hand. Oh! How will he overcome this? Bishop is down, and it's over. Look at.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help.
And round number 3 is underway. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Wow! Bishop is down. Can he get up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
All of a sudden, a clip. Wow! Andre Bishop hits the deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over. This fight is.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work.
And round number 3 is underway. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost.
Defense! More defense! Let's see some defense! You gotta protect yourself! Just like that, just like that.
Oh! Down goes Bishop.
Come on, get to your feet.
2, 3, 4,
Get up!
5. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and's gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here, going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost. Isaac Frost left now getting into the mix. That is an ice-cold right hand by Isaac Frost. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight. Wow! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas, so he will not panic.
5, 6, 7, 8. Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he can still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now...
Wow! And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Good work, kid.
And round number 3 is underway. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. His opponent dazed and stunned. Isaac Frost lands a damaging blow to the head. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Oh! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Get up, get up!
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him.
Wow! Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
That's it. The fight is over.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work.
And round number 3 is underway. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calling there, when you're controlling.
Wow! Wow, Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got to have the instinct of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. There's the old 1-2. Good job staying away from the danger there. Halfway through this round, zones in on that overhand right.
Protect yourself.
Hey, keep your hands up. Bang the body.
Move, Isaac, move.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Hit the body.
You're doing what you're doing.
All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot.
Bang the body.
Oh, he's trying to slow you down.
You see him with the left to the head there? 10 seconds to go in this round. Isaac Frost putting forth a great combination there.
How you doing? Nice and calm. Nice.
Parries that punch away. There's the combo to the body. Frost able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Let's go, champ. Circle him.
Great counter punch, and I love how he moved off to the side and then landed it. Teddy, I don't think he's got vision sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot. Oh! down goes Andre Bishop. So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand.
Protect yourself.
A little head hunting with the right. And clicks of the top. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut.
Okay, Isaac, listen.
Well, this is a good sign from Andre Bishop here as he continues to land body shots against Isaac Cross.
Oh, he's trying to slow him down a little bit. You know, if you can't hurt a guy up top, you go downstairs. You don't have to be the bigger puncher to slow a guy down or hurt a guy in the body. All you have to do is be consistent and catch him in the right spot.
All right, relax. Relax. We got it.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times. And Isaac Frost able to open up a cut above Andre Bishop's eye. That is not a good sign for the challenger. And there's another body shot by Bishop. Bishop is getting into a real groove here. It's as if he's painted. Bishop's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Wow. Andre Bishop is down. How will he survive this? It's over. The fight is over. And round number 3 is underway. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
You gotta protect yourself.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Turns over that hook upstairs. Sound defense. Good block that time by Andre Bishop.
Move, Isaac, move.
Isaac Frost left, landing well. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Come on, champ, keep your distance.
Work the body.
Watch the body shots, champ. Let's go.
I think Isaac Frost can actually knock out a guy with the jab.
Keep moving, champ. Stick and move, that motherfucker.
Body shot. Body shot.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost.
Nice. Work the body all night long, Andre. He doesn't like the body punches. You can see that. Let's double on the body, okay? I want to see more than one.
This guy's gonna take the belt away from you, champ. You got that?
Work the body.
Protect yourself.
Nice work doubling up that jab. Downstairs with a right hand. Brings the hook that time. Goes up top with the right hand.
Need some defense.
Hit the body. Working the body.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Andre Bishop just absorbed a huge punch.
He hasn't been in this position too many times before, so you wonder whether or not he knows what to do to survive, how to grab on.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Nice. This is turning into an interesting fight now because Andre Bishop is actually having success landing body punches against the world champion Isaac Frost.
Well, Bishop's trying to remove some of that air out of the balloon. Go downstairs, slow him down a little bit. Maybe discourage him a little bit.
Bishop's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. Oh, and what an unfortunate circumstance for Andre Bishop. There is blood now coming from above his eye. His cornermen are going to need to get all over that. Great hook to the head that time. It started in round 4, and here in round number 6, we're seeing more of the same. A solid body attack by Andre Bishop. Bishop able to land another body shot against Frost. Bishop's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done.
Come on, keep your hands up.
Do
Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. Final 10 seconds. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Bishop showing you that sublime skill right now.
How bad is it, Gus?
No, it ain't pretty. But we can handle it. You gotta give us some time, Dre. Protect that eye. Don't let Frost touch it or the ref will stop this fight for sure.
No way.
Give us a couple of rounds. We'll get it under control. Don't let him mess it up.
I got you. I got you.
The start of the 6th round. Good defensive skill with the block by Andre Bishop.
Upstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. Let's go, hit him. That's it, just like that, just like that. There you go.
There's the hook. Isaac Frost really targeting that cut above the eye now. He's looking for a TKO here. You know he's trying to make more damage to Andre. Bishop doing a good job, though, of protecting him.
Isaac, I want to see that jab. Straight hook, straight hook.
Andre Bishop may be a TKO victim very soon here. That cut has worsened, and Frost is getting after it. The start of the 6th round. Isaac Frost refreshed. You can just see it in him.
Combos to the head, Chad. Combos to the head.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counter punches. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Andre Bishop knows Isaac Frost is going to come after that cut above the eye, and you can see he is holding his guard up high, trying to protect him.
That's it, just like that, just like that. Cover up, cover up. He's going for a jab. 1, 2, 1, 2. Combos to the head.
This is where the heavyweight champ knows how to close the show. Isaac Frost attacking that cut above the eye, and the referee is thinking about stopping this fight. You can just tell.
Keep popping the jabs, Isaac. I want to see that jab. Straight hook. Arch your head.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Good job protecting himself.
All right,
Andre Bishop has come this far, and he survived against the intimidating Isaac Frost. But he may lose this title fight based on a TKO stoppage. That cut over his eye may threaten his immediate future.
And what it might do immediately right now in the ring is make him start taking chances. Make him gamble a little bit where he wouldn't have with the bigger guys.
Stop this fight, Andre. We have to protect it better. Keep moving. Side. There you go.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Frost's going to just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it's worked to perfection. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Just like that, just like that.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Isaac Frost's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Oh, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shot. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Isaac Frost continues to hit that cut eye of Andre Bishop. The ref is taking a look. He's taking a good hard look. We could have a stoppage here.
Cover up.
And that's it.
Quit playing around with him and put that bastard away.
Okay, nice work out there, kid. Looking good. Bleeding's under control. You know, that could have helped us out a little bit. I mean, he's even more tired now. He spent a lot of energy trying to take you out.
Yeah? Still seems like he's got a bit left.
Yeah? Well, you got more. You got more energy. You got more power. And you got more heart. God, you got more heart than any other fighter I've ever known. Now, you turn it up. You take the fight to that fucker and he won't know what hit him. This is your fight now, Andre. Take it to him.
That's all you had to say, Gus.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Andre Bishop's not just loading up. He's landing. Bishop lands another combination. Teddy Frost looks tired. A stinging blow. And Frost goes down. Frost has never been down. The heavyweight champion of the world is on the canvas. Can he beat the count? Frost trying to get up. He goes down again. It's all over. It's all over. There's a new heavyweight champion of the world, and his name is Andre Bishop.
Yeah! Pay up, bitches!
You did it! I knew you could do it! All right! Look at you!
I knew you could do it, Andre. I'm proud of you.
I hope we can work together now. Oh, I'd love to if you can. But you might have some problems running things from the pen. We had a deal. You gave me a word. She didn't give you my word. You had no idea who you were fucking with.
DL! You better get me off of this! Hey! You better...
Yeah!